Why oh why did Vanessa Feltz put her neck on the line by being photographed at the Little Bird restaurant in Chiswick with disgraced former presenter Phillip Schofield? Why, in what was so obviously a staged photo opportunity, was animated Feltz embracing him in a sickening display of support in what could be a career-ending move for her, putting herself at risk of a public backlash? Could it have been a perfectly timed attempt to grab the headlines and bury the news that the committee reviewing ITV's conduct, helmed by Chair Caroline Dinenage, sent a letter to ITV CEO Carolyn McCall which stated, a large number of individuals have contacted them since the June hearing? Could this be yet another calculated move by Schofield, a tactic that could make one wonder if his friendship with former bestie Holly Willoughby really is over? Or could it just be that he is hankering after a job on his good friend Vanessa's show on Talk TV? Andy Barr, CEO of 10 Yetis Digital, previously said Talk TV could be the career rebuilding platform that Schofield needs right now. However, a legal representative for Phillip said that the presenter was not planning on joining Talk TV, saying, "Absolutely not as far as I know." After the images of Phillip and Vanessa emerged, friends of Schofield claimed he keeps saying he will never work again. So, could it be that they were indeed trying to overshadow the ITV bullying headlines? Phillip and former bestie, Holly Willoughby have known each other for years. They've partied together, holidayed together, worked together. Are we really meant to believe that there has been no communication between them since he revealed he lied about his relationship with a young runner, whom it's been alleged that Holly Willoughby already knew about? Phillip has previously said of his friendship with Holly, "I've lost my best friend. I let her down. Holly did not know about the romance. And she was one of the first texts that I sent, to say, I am so sorry that I lied to you." She didn't reply and I understand why she didn't reply, as well. So yeah. If anyone is in any way linking Holly to this, that is absolutely, wholly untrue. So, let's just say that Holly really did know about his relationship with the runner before the scandal hit the headlines. It would mean that nothing has really changed in regards to their friendship. If it really is the case that Holly knew, could it be beyond the realms of possibility that Phillip was helping Holly, who incidentally is also a very good friend of Vanessa's, by burying the news that could put ITV's This Morning in jeopardy, thus affecting bestie Holly's precious career? Only hours after Phillip and Vanessa's outing in Chiswick dominated the headlines, up pops an article about Holly Willoughby, the headline reading, "Holly Willoughby says, thank you," in new statement as Phillip Schofield breaks cover with Vanessa Feltz. It really does make one wonder if it was a secret message of thanks to her two besties, Phil and Vanessa, for their help. In our own opinion, of course. In May this year, Vanessa Feltz reacted awkwardly live on air when the news of Phillip Schofield's relationship with a young runner broke and later claimed those who have spoken out against This Morning in the wake of Phillip Schofield's departure have a grudge against the show. Addressing the criticism on her Talk TV show, Feltz, who regularly appears on This Morning, said, "It has been suggested that quite a lot of people are very vocally critical of This Morning. And, actually, it's a handful of people. There are some celebrities, a couple of journalists, and what's been suggested is quite a lot of them were once on the program and aren't on it anymore. And that is the reason for this aggrieved, grudging malice that is coming out. But if you ask people who are still on the program and who are on it regularly, who enjoy being on it, they won't know what they're talking about." On another occasion, Vanessa said, "I'm absolutely devastated on behalf of everyone. I've always been good friends with Holly and Phil." Leaping to Holly's defense, Vanessa, who once revealed Phillip and Holly had been supporting her for weeks after her split from fiancé Ben Ofoedu, said, "She's a really nice, good-natured, kind, sweet person. She really is." She added, "She's beautiful and sweet, which means people want her not to be that in real life. I know her in real life, I know her socially, and I'm friendly with lots of friends of hers. I'm very honored to call her a friend of mine, and she is exactly as you might imagine, but in the nicest way. She's really a kind person." But is Vanessa really that good a judge of character? In 2018, it was reported that Vanessa Feltz admitted to feeling sorry for Ant McPartlin following his drink-drive crash and went on to say, "When so-called experts airily hold forth on Ant McPartlin's brand now being tainted, I feel huge dollops of empathy for the fellow. He is not a brand but a human being. He is troubled and trying to survive turbulent times. Other people have also noticed the hypocrisy, discussing the recent pictures of Phillip Schofield and Vanessa Feltz dining in Chiswick. Stephen Dixon, who fronted Thursday's GB News breakfast show with Isabel Webster, said, "I do think a lot of these stars bring it on themselves, you know. I'll tell you what really wound me up," Dixon continued, "is Vanessa. I mean, God love her, Vanessa Feltz has been through the ringer recently. But she was promoting an article she'd written and she did something on Instagram that I saw. It was all about, you won't believe how much support I've had from my celebrity friends. This celebrity rang me, and this celebrity rang me, and I thought, who cares about your celebrity friends? What about your real friends, Vanessa? But it's all just about selling. It really does beg the question, just who is Vanessa Feltz? Really?" Pictured here in May at a Buckingham Palace garden party as part of the King's coronation celebrations, one wonders why is she getting involved in all of this mess. In 2014, Vanessa announced that the disgraced former entertainer, RH, put his hand inside her underwear while filming on a bed for Channel 4's The Big Breakfast on live television in 1996. The incident allegedly happened in front of his wife. Vanessa revealed how the predator tugged at her underwear and only managed to stop him intimately assaulting her by calling out for an advertisement break. In 2002, Vanessa was voted one of the worst people in Britain by none other than Channel 4. After Harris was sentenced to 5 years and 9 months in prison in 2014, Vanessa Feltz said, "You think if people react like that, you can see why people don't come forward. I'm 52 and I can handle myself. So imagine if I was a 7-year-old child, or 12 or 17. I'm not saying just if it's someone famous, but imagine if it was your dad, uncle, or teacher. The kind of reaction I have had, I found so upsetting. I was upset by the outpouring of misogyny and hatred, and you know who would want to assault Vanessa Feltz." Feltz said she remained silent at the time because, "I thought it only happened to me. I didn't even think of going to the police," she said. "I didn't want to break up a marriage, I didn't want to have a terrible effect on his career, and also I thought it wasn't that serious. After all, I'd managed to stop it in the nick of time." Reflecting on that decision, Feltz said, "I regret it because I didn't know that it was happening to lots of other people. If I had known, I suppose I would have reacted differently. I'd be sitting there as he'd be telling hilarious jokes at the introduction of, say, a charity event, and I'd be thinking, should I laugh, shouldn't I laugh? This is a very warped and strange thing. We continue to live in a culture in which fame buys you immunity from the law, common courtesy, and good manners. Let's hope the JS allegations, and the bravery of the women who waived anonymity, to make them destroy forever the notion that fame and fortune confer on any human being the right to act as a sexual predator." Vanessa explained that she had come forward after the police had contacted her to testify against Harris. Scotland Yard reportedly obtained footage from the Big Breakfast to support her claims, but the evidence was not used in the disgraced entertainer's trial because adequate notice was not given to defense lawyers. In June 2023, Vanessa Feltz again stuck up for Holly Willoughby after sharing a text the This Morning host sent her amid the Phillip Schofield drama. Insisting Holly is a really nice, good-natured, kind, sweet person, Vanessa continued, "All of this was going on, and then RH died. I was asked about the fact Harris sexually assaulted me live on TV, and so I told the story again. And then I got a message from Holly just saying, 'Are you okay? It must be really hard for you to talk about it. Are you all right?' I said, 'Of course I'm fine. You know, it was a long time ago. In fact, I was even fine at the time. I was married with 2 kids. I wasn't a child. I was perfectly able to deal with it. More to the point, how are you?' Vanessa said she was honored to call Holly her friend and just felt sorry for anyone implicated by what's happened. So, to conclude, perhaps now we have a better understanding of Vanessa Feltz's morals, or lack of them. It seems that she doesn't quite know how, when it comes to disgraced celebrities, to pick the right side of the fence. Or does she? Please like and subscribe for more journeys through the Blinkerhole. For entertainment purposes only.